energy, I guess.
Necessary snacks.
My god, that's a lot of sugar. Don't touch. Well, let's show what this is. This is a one.
I actually like this. This was better than the one I chose. Oh, a.
Okay.
Guys, so today it's March 27th. I'm sorry, it's 5:27 p.m. It's March 15th, sorry. It also says it right here on my laptop. It's March 15, 5:28 p.m. as we speak. We're eating his chocolate protein bar. And also, the state of Ohio declared all bars to close down for a certain amount of time due to the coronavirus. Dude, this shit is getting real.
Let me pause it. I'm just gonna just find the most like.
Okay, there we go.
You should show them how you have set it up. Maybe.
If they like this video, no, I'm just kidding. I will show you how we set this up. This is our current tripod. MacBook, you know, that's why you spend a couple thousand. 2 entrepreneur books, notepad.
And soap.
Dr. Bronner's all-in-one soap bar. That's our setup. Okay. Placing you back. Without further ado, let's get into that. Never doing that again in my life. Okay, what's up, guys? Thanks for tagging along and staying with us this long throughout this journey of setting up and eating chocolate. So if you didn't watch the last video, we talked about India, my first time going to India, and he was showing me his terrace, and we actually talked about some of the social and economic, I don't know much, I don't think we talked about economic, but social, environmental issues going on in India, just from going to his terrace and looking around. And in this video, we're going to talk about, what is that? We're going to talk about this museum, and the name I keep forgetting.
Dakshinachitra, and it's basically a lot of these houses all around Tamil Nadu. There are multiple states around, right? So each of those states had different architectural designs of their houses and how they cooked. Where did people sleep? Where did people read? And other things. So this video is all about the museum that we explored, and that was the first time for me. And I lived in that city for 23 years, and I never knew that place existed. But we made a good decision going there.
Yeah, that was a really good decision.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I decided that. I think his mom decided that.
It's not my mom, it's one of my friends who told me just to go.
Oh, is
And
it?
we were debating whether to go there or to go to Mahabalipuram, which is like the usual tourist spot. But if anyone is going to Chennai, and if anyone says Mahabalipuram, then skip that and go to this place, which is right before Mahabalipuram, which is, you'll not regret. Yeah.
It's very culturally enriching. You learn a lot about how they lived back then.
And if you look like an Indian, like Jasmine, you can get away with the money.
Apparently, I look like an Indian.
They didn't even ask. I mean, it's actually 1,000 rupees, which is 10 times more to pay for somebody who is from overseas. And we paid 100 rupees for Jasmine.
So if it weren't for them, I would have paid $10 instead of less than $1, which we actually ended up paying.
That's too much of a relative difference, but whatever, you get it 10 times.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess I look like an Indian. People kept speaking to me as if I'm local, like, I'm sorry, I don't know the language.
It's not illegal. I don't think it's illegal. We didn't I don't know if it's illegal. I mean, we didn't pay for the right thing, right? I don't know.
We said nothing, you heard nothing.
Okay.
Without further ado, wait, did we talk about MGM Resort? In this video, you're gonna see some clips about MGM Resort as well, which is another tourist spot. That's the first thing that we'll talk about.
Amazing food. It's a private beach. And yeah, it's our family getaway weekend. Me and my dad and my uncle, we go there for drinking. It's a beautiful place to sit and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and talk. Actually.
Without further ado.
Third time you're saying that. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so where are we here?
We are in MGM Resort, one of the posh places to go.
Yeah.
Very expensive food. Very expensive.
Like how much? Like per plate?
2,000 rupees, which is $26, $27 a plate. Like unlimited. But for Indian, I mean, if you relativity, right? So if you consider for American, it might be like $60, $70 meal. It's kind of expensive.
That is very expensive.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive for because you get meals for 200 rupees, 300 rupees, like really good meal.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So I thought this looks very touristy. Like it's attracting tourists and along with like local people, but to me it felt very touristy. Dusty.
Huh? Still wearing Kunal? Still wearing Kunal, yeah. Appa cut, depending on where I go. Gym Wow, super.
So this is Jagan's mom. She insisted that we do this. I wasn't sure what she was going for, but obviously you can tell someone was a little more prepared than the other. Very gracious, lovely, elegant, and then there's me. Looking down at the ground. Oh my god.
Dakshinachitra, yes.
Say that again.
Dakshinachitra. It's a place where they have, it's like a museum with all these houses that people used to live in back in the days, maybe 200, 300 years ago. How houses were built and how did they cook, what are the utensils that they used, where did the servants live, what clothes did they wear. Yeah, it's just like when you go in, you'll feel how authentic the place is. So that's Dakshinachitra.
Dakshinachitra.
Yes.
Chariot.
Oh,
Chariot.
the chariot.
This is where they keep the idol gods, idols of the god, and they pull it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So that is, we call it Ter, T-H-E-R, Ter, and when there is like a big communal event, worshipping, like Pope walking, right? Everyone gathers around and the Pope walks in the middle. So we don't have living God. So what we do is we put our God's idol into this one, and then staunch worshippers used to tie a big rope into the four corners and they pull it in the front. It's heavy. It's probably more than a couple tons.
Like how many people would pull it?
Probably 16 to 17 people would pull it slowly, and they walk around with the idol in between, and then people, get the blessings from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge event, and they usually have they decorate it with all these flowers, and they have these fireworks going on, music, and it's just huge.
Before the automobile era.
Oh, got it. Sit inside and they would get pulled.
We used to have, it's like cartwheels basically, so we used to sit in the back, and the chauffeur used to control the horse or the cow, and then go around.
People would sit inside this?
Sit inside this, yes. And they go from village to village. Taxis, Ubers, back in the day.
Yeah.
These fabrics. These are all saris, cotton saris.
I thought it's silk.
Is it silk?
It's silk.
Did they say silk? Yeah, maybe silk. I don't
Yes.
know.
This is a silk machine right here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's silk then. Bummer.
Silk is expensive.
Silk is expensive. We are not vegan, by the way. That's not vegan.
Oh.
I don't know. So this is called Oyilattam. Oyilattam is one of the oldest dance styles that we have in Tamil Nadu.
Oyilattam?
Oyilattam, yeah. So the thing that they have on the top is it's not tied with anything. They have to balance it while they're dancing, and that's why their head has to stay still, and then they do this. And
Which is very hard to do.
yeah, it's hard. I've never tried. Whenever we used to do that, we used to have like a black thing to tie so that it doesn't fall and we embarrass ourselves. But they train a lot. They train for years to become professionals, and they even play with sticks. So this is one of them where they have colorful things, and then it's basically storytelling. So there is someone who's singing, as you can see on the side. So the singer is actually sharing a story about something, and the performers usually do it as a visual representation of the same thing, like thousands of years old.
That was so cool to watch. Like seeing it in person and then feeling the beat of the drum throughout the entire place. No matter where you are, you can feel and you can hear the beat.
Performing the different traditional Tamil Nadu folk dances here at Dakshinachitra. Today is their last day and their last performance. I'd like to give them all their certificates of performance.
Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. This video was actually supposed to be combined with the last video, so I appreciate you guys sticking around to watch the entire thing. And that's pretty much it. Do you want to leave a message for them?
Wash your hands. Maintain some distance. Please don't buy toilet papers. That's not gonna help. And don't buy a lot of groceries if you don't know whether you'll use it. I mean, it's better to give it for others than wasting it in your fridge rotting. Yeah.
Get non-perishables, but seriously, you don't need to buy like a ton of toilet paper. Like you don't. Like, I need toilet paper. Everybody just needs toilet paper.
And one more thing, if you just because you don't have symptoms, you don't have to go out. You may have the virus, but you may not have symptoms, and you're actually, going. You may say, I want to go to gym, where people are young and they're not gonna get any diseases, but they might live with someone who's old, so you're passing that on to someone who may be in danger. So please be careful.
Yeah,
man. Go for a run, go for a walk, go for biking, do anything alone, and stay home, at least until this historical event is settled down.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I know flights are so cheap. Everyone,
Puerto Rico was $18.
I don't know how true that was, but even I want to go home. I'm from Hawaii, so I want to go home and spend time there during my work from home week. But I don't know, like, I could catch it while I'm in the flight, while I just leave the door, I don't know. So, better safe than sorry. Just protect yourselves, wash your hands, please. Remember basic hygiene, hand sanitizer, just be safe.
Whatever song that comes into your mind when you're washing hands, not just happy birthday, but 20 seconds as a rule.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Be humble. A Kendrick Lamar. Okay. Yeah, we're done for now. Bye, guys.
She's high.
Bye.